everyone, and welcome to Night of Lulu Thursdays. We are here today with Miss Karen. Hello, Miss Karen.
Hi everyone. Hi Miss Kristen. Good evening.
Good evening to all of you, and thank you guys for joining us for tonight because we have some really helpful information that we want to give to you, the families, because we have now gained another option for families who want to have that quality education, and it's just really great news. So we are really happy to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and show you guys here. All right, so for today's topic, we are going to be talking about 12 foundations. However, we are also going to be talking about the alternative learning options and also our subsidized program that is now available for everyone.
Mhm.
So, a little bit of information on 12 Foundations is that through 12 Foundations, you will receive a very flexible learning. And in fact, this is a hybrid of three different styles of learning. The first one being public school learning. It has credentialed teachers, more choices of courses, also more social opportunities. And number two, the private school, the good characteristics of a private school is character education, academic performance, small class sizes as well. And then homeschooling, which is it preserves creativity, also keeping family values as well, and individualizes curriculums. So with this, the students can do a traditional 5 days a week learning as the same as if they were on a campus they would do here at 12 Foundations and at regular school hours. Students will receive a flexible learning plan as well and also have options to learn anywhere and at any time if needed. So that technically eliminates the concern for having to miss school due to maybe doctor's appointments or trips or maybe other situations that might occur where the student will have to miss school.
Mhm.
Also, with our 12 foundations, we have our K through 12 learning curriculum, and also ABECA. And these are two very highly rated learning curriculums. And these virtual academies provide the following, which is experienced and California credentialed teachers, teachers that can be contacted during office hours every single day. And it is an online public/slash charter school in 33 states and is government funded as well. With the K through 12 program, it provides online education for public school students through kindergarten and 12th grade. So K-12 empowers high quality and personalized learning versus ABECA, which its mission is to support and equip students and teachers and parents by providing amazing pre-K through 12th grade academic resources based upon biblical values. So for those of you who are spiritually inclined, here is a very good option for you and your family. And then, which I had to borrow the words of our teacher, Mr. Jacob, because he does such a great job at explaining things. I just had to use his words. So this is his words coming from him. Students in grades 6 through 12 work off a flexible learning plan that enables them to progress at a more individualized pace than a traditional school. So here, a typical student's day is comprised of learning with interactive instruction, instructional software,
Mhm.
peer-to-peer collaboration, group projects, enrichment time in math and English, and direct intervention instructions from the California credentialed teachers in a small classroom in the form of flex breakout sessions. This means that students progress at a pace that is right for each of them and at the same time receives all the support needed to succeed. Academic coaches also support students academically and socially on a daily basis. Small groups and one on one instructions take place to keep the students on track and progress at a pace that is comfortable yet challenging. Words by Mr. Jacob.
Mhm. Good quote.
And then one of the big things that we are tremendously proud of at 12 Foundations is the fact that we uh, not only provide quality education for the students with two very successful and well-known curriculums, but also 12 Foundations also places a lot of focus on actively teaching students about proper social and emotional skills, as well as how to manage and maintain a healthy mind and body.
Mhm.
So students are not only taught about the academics, but life values, life skills, and virtues that we need to become not only successful, but happy individuals. So we provide an assortment of opportunities for the students to get together and socialize in events and offer both online and in-center opportunities to work together so that they may practice their teamwork. And being that they are among other students, they will practice and use their new skills to communicate and work with their peers at the center as well. So now we come into the big question, the subsidized program. That is available now. And so we know that you guys must have some questions that you would like to ask about this. So that's why we have Miss Karen here that knows all about it and is going to ask the most common questions. And the first one being, what is a subsidized program assistance, Miss Karen?
Hmm. Subsidized program is an assistant, like it's a funded program for people who needed the finance resources to support childcare and support their educations. So we do have different kind of government funded program who are running the subsidized program. So you may and may not hear about them, but they do have a lot of them existed within different county. Mhm.
Got it, got it. And so then now, Miss Karen, who qualifies exactly for this assistance?
Yes, yes. So people who qualify them, they are either they are low income family. So who, if you are holding Medi-Cal or CalWorks, so they will be prioritized those family to get into the program. So,
Oh,
and but if you are not, you can still be placed it into the waiting list. So, for the income requirement that you can reach, so you might able to qualify. And also that is some special this is also a special case for like students who are being in a foster families or through the adoptions. So the social services may also have program to support those students and offer them the subsidized funds as well. Mhm.
oh, well, that's really great though too, because there are so many different kinds of families and also different kinds of students that we may get, and having that option out there for those families and for those
Mhm.
students become makes a really, really big difference. Now, money doesn't play a factor or such a big factor in this. Like anybody can come in and try to get that assistance to get that good education. So that's a really good thing.
Yeah, because we leverage the online public school, so we don't consider us a solely private school, but they are also belong to the public school system. So which is good because if we are a private school, the funding will not be able to be assigned. We also run an after school program. So what we do is they just pay for the after school portion and K-12 finish it before lunchtime, and the subsidized program will be cover them for after lunchtime. So then we only charge them for half day instead of full day. So
Got
yeah, we work it that way because we, like, our team and me really want to work with this group of family who
mhm.
can be able to deserve to have a better education and have the options too when they do have some problem they might be dealing from a public school right now and they do not know what to do. So yeah, it's not like you have no way to advocate for your kids. You can advocate for your child first and see if the school district may able to work along with you. But if it's not able to find out any solution, working with the school district, here is also an options for them to decide. Mhm.
Oh, well, then that's really great then. So then it covers up until lunchtime, and lunchtime is at 12, correct?
Yes,
hmm
yes. Mhm.
So from the morning up until lunchtime, that is where it's covered. And then you guys, there's a plus too, because the after school program is there present
Mhm.
for families who are working and need to
Mhm.
be at their place of work and cannot pick up their child at that time.
Mhm.
So it's two in one. It's two in
Yes,
one. So it's a school, but also contains the after school program, the benefits of an after school program.
right. And our
hmm
after school program is very like the quality is very high too. So it's not just giving after school care program, it's actually an after school like learning program. So students come in, they were able to not only finish homework, but they also learn foreign language, the coding, and they have option to choose music class and then physical education will be included. Mhm.
So then it's like additional elective classes and like and support classes as well
Mhm.
during the after school program. So that
If they are behind from what they are learning from the school system, so then we will assign the learning coach to help them for tutoring them, make sure that they can breach and able to catch up on the same pace with other student in the class. Mhm.
That's great. That's really good. That I think that is one of the better things about our program too, is the fact that we add a lot of support classes for the students.
Mhm.
Like on top of what they are already learning, we add more support and really like pay attention to what their specific needs are, because not one child is the same. One student might be excelling in language arts but they are not as good in maybe math, and we will place them in those support classes designed for them.
Mhm.
And so I think that is a really great thing, especially for parents who maybe are busy with work and may not be able to tend to immediately to the homework, or maybe assisting more in certain other subjects that the child may need. That is where Gulu comes in. And also 12 Foundations comes in and fills in those gaps for those families.
Right. It's only one stop, and then your child will be well taken care of, not just academic, but their physical need and the emotions also, aspect of making friends and learning how to build their character and solve problems all in one stop. That's what we're trying to build this school, continuing passing this value to our community. Mhm.
That's great. So then here comes the other question, Ms. Karen. How maybe there is a family there that is really truly interested in this. How
Mhm.
can they apply for this?
So contact me and I will pass on their contact info so you can connect with the social worker. They will be able to help you out to classify you if you can get into the program right away or you might be on the waiting list. So yeah, or some of the family already is holding the subsidized funds right now, and they might be only using it for for the school break or after school program. So that means you are already qualified. So you
Oh,
have this chance of telling them that, I would like to step into 12 foundations, and you will be able to get, yeah, the funds right away. Mhm.
oh, that's interesting. So then so parents can receive funds even just for like break time, or for just like maybe over the summer, things like that.
Some of the parents, yeah, they only need to have those kind of like child care times
Mm-hmm.
because school is not in section, and so they need to have the care from outside of the school district, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got those funds, but that means that they actually already qualify as one of the family. They already have this funding approved it. So it's the matter of fact, how many hours do you need to be assigned to that child? Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so if you are already holding this fund, that means that you can choose to step into 12 foundation anytime. The door is open for you. Mhm.
That's wonderful. And I think families really do need that, having that kind of flexibility or having those options. I
Mhm.
feel like for families, they might come into a lot of different obstacles when
Mm.
it comes to a child's schooling, whether it's limited or it's only a certain amount of hours, or maybe they can't do this or can't take them there, or whether it be the money. But at least now, like this sort of encompasses all of those problems and in a way eliminates those concerns. So it's one less worry really for families. So that's really good. That is really good.
I
And
think
then what about
parents are doing the same thing. We are not alone. Majority of parents are. I am too, like overwhelmed with all the different kind of job tasks to be done. So we do need a team to work with the child.
well,
Yeah.
it takes a village to raise a child. So we are that village, you guys. We are that
Are
village.
you guys, yeah, you're the lifesaver.
So yeah, so come be a part of our village. We'll take care of your kids.
All right. Catch us.
And then what about like due dates, Miss Carol? What is there like a time or a day where this needs to be done?
There's really no due date. It's really depend on which program have fundings available. I know that there's one program that has fundings open up without a waiting list.
Mhm.
So yeah, so if you can
Ooh.
hear this video right now, is now is April 28th, okay, 2022. Because clarify. So then you try to contact us right away because before the funding run out, then you will be placed on a waiting list, and then you don't know how long the waiting list is going to take.
Okay, you guys, you hear that? There's an
Mhm.
opening right now. Okay,
Yes.
like right now. You heard it from Miss Karen herself. Right now is
Right.
probably the time to
Mhm.
start giving us a call, so then that way you can get into that program. So what it
Based
sounds
on,
like is a first come first serve kind of thing,
yeah.
kind of.
When you get it right now and then you get the funds approved, you can actually get the summer camp covers as well. Summer
Hmm.
camps will be 10 weeks long. The tuition, the normal regular rates is like almost, it's a lot. It's, summer camp is very expensive. So
Yes.
yeah, the program were able to cover the entire summer. So you don't need to worry about them like being nicked.
The entire summer, you guys. The
Mhm.
entire summer. I know that some parents have like might be flying in thoughts because they don't know exactly what is the plan for summers. They don't know if they're just going to leave the kids at home or they're going to take them to the sitters or they're going to have to pay for a sitter, but then they don't get that education. Maybe they're just going to go to some daycare, but also not receive that education, which I think the education thing is a big,
Mm.
big like concern because within those 3 months, and you guys can look this up statistically, within those 2 to 3 months that students are not in school, they lose a lot of the information that they had
Oh
learned.
yeah. I'm sure you guys know.
Yeah. So once
To be
they
three months.
go back to school, they forgot. They forgot.
Yeah, you need to be like, I think spring break, winter break, we all know how different it is when they get back to school, right? Hmm.
Mhm. So it's pretty important to if you are choosing to go the route to have them in summer school, or summer camp, which is also summer
Hmm.
school, it is it. is to their benefit. It truly, truly is. It's only going to assist them more through their academics. They will not fall behind. They won't have a harder time in school once they come back, or whether they continue in 12 foundations or not. Either way, they will have a better transition into the following school year in
Mm.
learning their academics. So, you guys come and sign up if you think you qualify. Maybe even if you're not sure you're qualified, just sign up to see if it is available for you. And the quicker, the better.
Mm.
Um, like we had said before, something is open right now, and you want to try to claim your spot while there still are spots, and if not, you have to go on the waiting list. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, guys.
Hmm.
So it's going to be a great thing. It is a great thing. 12 Foundations is here. It is an alternative learning platform that encompasses the three different types of learning, and it gathers all of the good components from those different types of learning into just one thing. But also the summer camp, we are coming near summer. We offer our summer camp, which is also very, very enriching, and has many, many classes that we offer. And in fact, we're probably going to add more because usually we end up doing it.
We are adding because Miss Kristen is coming to town.
I know. Oh yeah, I'll be coming over there, you guys. I'll be in San Jose for a
Yeah,
while.
more class coming up with Miss Kristen. Check it out.
So we'll have a blast, you guys. So just come and join in. If you would like to come see the place, or also just maybe have see what it's like in our virtual classrooms, and just
Mhm.
curious about it. More than happy to come or to show you guys what it looks like in our classrooms. How does it work? And or maybe at the center, if you live near the center and want to pay a visit, they are more than happy to provide you with a tour and show you how is the students and how do they learn, what is the system, how does it work. I know that this sounds like a very, very different kind of learning and almost a little bit hard to imagine because it's very different from the traditional way of going to school that we all know,
Mhm.
but it has been doable. It has been doable for the last few years now.
Yeah,
So
it tickle all the
and
knots. It tickle a lot of knot that I see that as like a dead knot before, and now
mhm.
it give us this solution plan, which just make me really, really happy, and I'm very joyful to share. Mhm.
Yeah, so you guys take advantage of the tuition assistance. So once again, we offer a subsidized program for low-income families to assist them in providing the best future possible for their children. And also, applicants must meet basic requirements, of course, such as receiving
Mhm.
food assistance, Medicaid, or all of the following that was stated before. Um, and of course, we want children from every socioeconomic walk of life to have the potential to succeed and have those benefits from this education system. So make sure that you are contacting us as soon as you can. If you know someone who could benefit from this, please share. Do not keep it to yourself. All of us, all of our children deserve a wonderful and very fruitful education because our children is our future. So we want to educate them the best that we can. Okay.
Mhm.
So, anyways, you guys, that is all for tonight. I know that was so much information, but just replay and, um, make sure you're giving us a call. That's really all I can emphasize. But also thank you, Miss Karen, for being here and explaining about the subsidized program.
Yeah, share this information to people who might need it. You might not need it, but other people might need it. So pass on the video and let them to know about us.
Yeah, share the video, guys. Share, 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 share. You want to even like maybe someone who knows someone
Yes.
might need it. You never know. You could be helping a family that
Yes.
maybe you don't know personally, or maybe you do know personally, have this opportunity for their kids.
Yes.
So just, spread the word. We're here and we love to offer the help, any possibilities or any opportunities that we can give to families,
Yes.
any
I
assistance
really,
that we can provide.
yeah, I want to share the reasons, like a real story. It was the parents was able to find me because the child was being bullied from school continuously, and
Mm.
not able to find a solution with the school superintendents or the classroom teacher, because there were a group of students that is belong to the same family. So
Oh.
yeah, so for that, like mom doesn't know what else can be doing, and the child is actually able to verbally express for not liking the bully situation. So asked to stop multiple times, but then the child was not stopping, but actually, but the child was actually team up with the sibling and together to continue to bully this child all over the recess and lunchtime. So up to the point where the child really got physical punch and got physically hurt, that mom was like totally over it and pull out the child right away without hesitation. So, but she tried to work it for months,
Oh,
and
man.
yeah, over since August till April, and last week, yeah, she pulled her out, and then now she's in a 12 Foundations program. So what I mean is, you do have family. You must have some family who might be dealing with this kind of difficult situation, and we do not want to give up. Give up right away. We still want to try to find out ways to work with each other, but
Mhm.
sometimes when you are at the point that you're being hopeless, you do have options. It's not you don't get stuck over there because it's no good for a child. And she
Yeah.
was to the point that she was already scared of going to school, and she was
Oh.
questioning. Yeah, she was questioning that when someone has been mean to me for multiple time, and I keep trying to stop, but then the situation didn't improve, but it's actually get worse. Then what else can she do, right?
Mhm.
It's yeah, yeah, it is a sad story, but
It is, but I mean, it does have the happy ending only because their option was there for this family. Like our option was there. So, and that is it is sad, but you guys, this is very common in
reality.
schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is common.
Yeah.
Bullying occurs all the time. And another thing that we definitely also like to say about 12 Foundations that it is a smaller group of students. It's a more controlled environment versus maybe a public school. Definitely has its benefits, although there's only so much that teachers can see, faculty can see and control with that amount of students.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They are only people and they can only see so much, and versus us where we try to keep it in a controlled environment in controlled numbers, so then that way we can have eyes
Yeah.
everywhere and have ears everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
that it is a great thing that we gained another student and help that mother give her some peace of mind
Yes.
with that bullying, and also gave peace of mind for the student too, because I'm
Mhm.
sure that she had like anxiety about
Yeah.
going to school because some she they were probably waiting like, oh, is something gonna happen to me today?
Yeah.
uh, will it be worse than it was yesterday? Will it be
Mhm.
better today? Like, that's really bad.
Yeah. So, social skill need to be built up with the guidance, with a mentor, with someone who actually were able to redirect you, or, to explain to you the situation, and keep practicing during the situation from time to time. So social skill is not something like you lead a child to a bigger environment and then eventually they will get that. Not like that. So yeah, so be aware for how your child it has been doing at school. How's the feelings about? Where's the negative feeling coming from? That is really matter. Mhm.
And that is something that we do here very often too, is doing those checkups, asking how the children are doing,
Mhm.
allowing them to be vulnerable and share. Some
Yes.
share a lot, some share a little, some are a little more shy. It just
Mhm.
depends, but at least having that the possibility and the option of them being able to express themselves and their feelings and stuff is actually pretty crucial. Um, versus maybe in other places there might not be enough time for
Yeah.
it, but we make time. We make
Mhm.
time to do that.
Mhm.
So it's really, really important to the development of the student and just as a person in general.
Mhm.
So that is some really great news. Like I haven't heard that story yet, Karen. So I was really glad that you shared that tonight.
Yes, we're staff meeting every week, but with so many tasks that we need to discuss, we don't have enough time for sharing a little thing here. But yeah, I will be putting like more time on our group chats. So everyone
Sounds
can
good.
be aware. Yes.
Sounds good. Well, then that is wonderful. That is a great news. And you guys, you could be helping another family just like that. You know, hope
Mhm.
I don't want there to be cases like that happening. However, the reality is that it does happen. So if you want to help a family and
Mhm.
give them some peace of mind, then share this information. Maybe you are interested in it. Come and talk to us. Don't be shy. We are more than happy to help any and every family.
Yes, we're
Okay.
here. Mhm.
So, you guys, we are all finished for today. We are all done, and I'm glad that you guys stayed. And if you guys missed it, just go ahead and rewind and send it to everyone. It's going to stay on our Facebook page. It is both on our the Gulu Gulu page, the 12 Foundations page, and
Mhm.
also our YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Yes, we do have YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, so anyways, good night, you guys, and thanks for coming.
Good night.
Good
Bye
night. Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Next time.